let me introduce you to the guest in the studio, Lebogang Phiri. It's a name that I know a lot of football fans will be like, yeah, we know it, but we don't know it like we want to know it. This is that opportunity because he's put on a Bafana jersey. He's from this country, but he's playing his football in the 5th best league in the world, number 5 best league in the world. He's in France. Lebo, welcome to Sport at 10. How are you?
Thomas, thanks for having me.
I see, before we go far, you've got something there.
Yeah, no, this is
That's your jersey, right?
Yeah,
that's the club. How do you pronounce your club? Because I can't even begin to get the name of that club pronunciation right.
I mean, as South Africans, I don't think we can, but I can try. We call it Gango.
But it's spelled Gween.
Yeah, we all say that, but it's pronounced Gango.
Gango.
Yes,
no,
Gango.
Bring the jersey. No. I want to see closely. Why are you hiding it? Because the thing that's the key for me, as much as, you know, it's a beautiful jersey, this is Gango, this is in France, and the back has Phiri on the back of it. It's nice, I like it, but the thing that I care about the most is this thing on the arm here, because that is the key. I don't know if I can show it to the camera there. League One, top division in France. That's where Neymar is playing, Cavani, Mbappe. Yeah. You're that guy who's on the field with those names. What? How does that feel?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's phenomenal because Neymar's first game actually was against Gango. We lost at home and I came on the last 20 minutes and for me I felt like this is a dream come true that I never had. I never had this dream before, but it just came true. And
he scored in that game while you were on the field?
While I was on the pitch and I argued that before. But
do something. He's a
different breed. He's
really?
Different breed, yeah. He's from another world, and of course, you watch Messi and Ronaldo, and when you get to play against Neymar, you understand why they're at that level.
Where is home?
Home, I grew up in Alex. Alexander.
Yeah. But you never played soccer here? Like, we never saw you in the PSL?
No, I started at Wits. And luckily enough, at the age of 16, I got offered a contract in Denmark from a team called Brøndby. And yeah, I actually went and got called back because I was too young to get a permit. At the age of 18, I got the chance to play in the first team in Brøndby, scored the winning goal to keep the team from getting relegated.
Your debut, right?
Not my debut.
Okay, but your first opportunity.
My first 5 games at the end of the season.
Come on the field. Brøndby are in the relegation zone in Danish football.
Yes. Last
game of the season.
Yes.
You score.
I score the goal.
Saves the team.
We get saved, and we stay in the Superliga, and from there, it's a legacy.
Do you have a statue as well, like Zuma?
No, I didn't get that far.
Zuma has a statue outside. Same country, Copenhagen, they've got a statue. Where's your statue?
No, I didn't get that far, unfortunately. I guess I'm too short to get a statue, so.
But you know, you had a great time there. I mean, you had some really good 4 seasons, over 150 games playing for Brøndby. But there were also some issues, right? They didn't let you go to the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And I know you were angry.
That was a bummer. I mean, you know, every footballer wants to represent their country at the highest level. And I think, for me, that's the highest level. Olympics, every sporting thing is there, and you want to be there. Neymar played the Olympics, and I'm like, I'm Lebogang Phiri, and I'm not getting let go to the Olympics.
The club said you're too important. They said you're too important to go. We've got 5 games we need to play. You can't go. There's a Europa League game.
Yeah, we are Europa.
And if he's busy Copacabana as a beach, no.
Yeah.
And that upset you, eh?
It was very difficult for me, and felt like I also let down the team as well. Because prior to the Olympics, I was with the preparations and I was happy within the squad. And Coach Owen told me that I was there with the team. So when that came, it was difficult to take. And I mean, I bottled it up as a man and I soldiered on.
So then, did that play any influence in leaving Brøndby? And going to France?
That was one of the influences. There was a lot of factors that I left Brøndby by, but...
Because you weren't happy about how it ended, right?
Yeah.
What was wrong with, or how could it have gone better? What happened when it was your time to move on?
I feel like I served Brøndby really well. Throughout the 4 seasons, I was one of the most consistent players, as young as I was. I got the chance to play when I was 18, but I still played amongst great names, Daniel Agger, Thomas Kellenberg, Johan Elmander, Rudolf Austin. But I showed my skills, my abilities, and I don't think they honored that enough. And, you know, as a player, you always want more. And I've always wanted to get better, and I thought it's my time to leave now, end of my contract. I signed 4 years for a reason, and it was time for me to leave.
4 years at Ganco now, you're in France. Just to show off to South Africans, this club, Ganco, which players have worn this jersey in the past?
Well, the great Didier Drogba has.
Wow.
Florent Malouda as well. Currently, I'm playing with Jimmy Briand. He was well known as one of the prospects in France, and he's played in Lyon, he's played in Hanover in Germany as well.
Koscielny also was there.
Exactly.
So this is a club that has a proud history of some really, really great footballers.
Great names. Yeah.
The pressure's on though, young man.
Pressure is something that you make of it. You know, I feel as a South African, at the moment we have 4 players that are playing in France, and we're doing what we can to help South Africa get to a certain level, and so is Gamu doing that in England. And in terms of pressure, I mean, I've played abroad throughout my whole career, so I don't get that pressure as a sense of I might go back to South Africa or I might not make it, because that's where I started.
Last question, because I could speak to you all night, but I've run out of time. But the last question is, you are part of that Vision 2022. Your age is right, where you're playing your football is right. Is your mind right to take South Africa or be part of taking South Africa to the World Cup in 2022?
I've been ready. My mind is screwed on right. I mean, I've been to the national team a few times, and I've seen the national setup. I've been with older players, better players, experienced players, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. It's like a drug. You get addicted to it. You want more. And of course, when you don't get called up, you get disappointed, but you know that there's hundreds and thousands of other players that are doing exceptionally well at that time. So my time will come, and when it comes, I'll be waiting for it. I'm ready.
Wow. I can't wait to see you grow and grow and grow and use the experience that you're getting in France to better the South African national team. Lebogang Phiri, thanks for being with us on Sport at 10. When do you head back to France?
Hopefully next week, because I need to go to Denmark as well and finish some business there.
Oh, that's about jet set.
Not even.
Okay, France, but you're Denmark.
That's my second home. That's my second home.
I'll phone Neymar and just check how it's going in Russia, and then I'll try my preseason. That's him. That's the man. Thank you for being with us on Sport at 10, and all the best. Keep flying the flag high for us in France. You're making South Africa proud.
Thank you very much, Thomas.